welcome to the vlog. Also, welcome to my terribly lit house. I think I need to get a ring light or something because this is bad. I don't even want to explain it. So, I'm actually making pad thai tonight. It is Valentine's night. I don't have a significant other and I didn't think of doing Galentine's enough ahead of time. So, I'm making pad thai for the first time. There's my crazy puppy, Sola. And never made this before. I've been on like a pad thai kick the last couple nights. Just really been craving it for some reason. I don't even know. I don't know if it's the carbs or just the hominess. I don't usually cook in my cabin very much, which is why you hear this thing in the background. It is a dehumidifier, which because I am cooking, I have to run that so that the mold doesn't get worse. Yes, I have a little mold. I'm gonna show you what I've done so far. So currently I have chopped up the chicken. My cast iron is heating up so that I can put the chicken in there and it's just going to get slightly brown, and then I'm gonna be cutting these up so that I know what I've never actually worked with garlic before, so this will be a first. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do. I think I'm only using 2 of the pieces, and then I think I'm just gonna cut them up really small. The eggs are last after you get the veggies in there. I'm going to be soaking the noodles in hot water. Thankfully I have this thing, so hot water came very quickly. And that's kind of what I am doing currently. Oh, and then I add sauce. I'm not using brown sugar. I'm using honey. And then I'm not using fish oil. I'm using coconut aminos. And then instead of rice vinegar, I'm using apple cider vinegar. So I am making some different tweaks with this. Here's Sola. She gets kind of funky after she eats. Don't you? What do you think? And then Chloe, what do you think? They smell the chicken and they kind of get a little wired too, right? What do you smell? What is it? What do you see? Yeah, in case I dripped anything. It's great. So I totally butchered the noodles. I had them in a bowl, because it said to put them in a bowl, and totally didn't fit in there, and I'm like, I don't want them to soak too much, so we decided to put them in like a cooking pan. I'll show you. So they're on the floor currently soaking. I need to double check and see how long we're gonna let them soak, but I also gotta guard them from these guys, so we'll see what happens. All right, updates. They wanted the carrots into strips, so I did my best, but here's the weird thing in my dogs. They love veggies. It's awesome. I think they're a little thick, but you know what? I don't care. First time. I've never really worked with garlic. My friend said to mince it, so that means cut it up a little tiny. So we're gonna try. Haven't figured out what to do with these yet, so we're working on that. Chicken is still cooking nicely, a little bit slowly, but that's okay. So we're still working on this. So there's an update here. We're still slowly in the process. The noodles are soaking nicely. They're getting a little bit soft, so that's nice. They're not quite where I want them yet, but that's okay. So I have for sure too many vegetables, and because of that, I grabbed my hummus. So I'm just gonna eat some of my carrots and my peppers as I'm waiting for this to cook. My pan is literally not enough room for the veggies and the eggs and the noodles all together, and I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. I grabbed the biggest bowl I have in the house, but I don't really have like big kitchen stuff because I don't really need it. So we're gonna see how this turns out. Also, I don't think the noodles are actually soaking correctly. They're like getting softer, but they're still like not fully softened. So this is just hilarious. Got all that chopped, and 100% I don't have enough space. I just put all the veggies in there. I covered the lid. We're gonna cook it a little bit longer than it says, just to try to break down the veggies a little bit, because I've got to fit all of these noodles in there. I think what I'm gonna do is put those noodles in the bowl, then put the veggies in the bowl, then put the sauce, do the garlic and onion in the pan, and then put it in there, scramble the eggs in here, put it in there, We're just doing a whole bunch of different things. It's great. It works, whatever. Chloe's waiting for more carrots. And Sola is being polite over here on the bed. And the dehumidifier is still running. So great. Audio is going to be amazing on this video. You know, all those memes of when they say that you are camera ready from here up? Yeah, you don't want to know right now. I didn't finish what I started with this. I ended up putting all of the vegetables into the pan. So I put all the onions and the garlic into the pan. I cooked the eggs. I don't have any footage of this. I apologize. I got hangry. And then I put all the veggies and the noodles in the bowl because literally that's the biggest thing that I had because I don't have a kitchen really and I have very limited amount of kitchenware. I have enough to get by for sure. I just don't have like big quantity stuff. Eventually I will get that stuff. Totally fine. Right now I'm good. So I put it all together. The noodles still did not soak all the way. I don't know what went wrong with the noodles. They just did not soak all the way through. I think there was probably not enough water and space for them to actually soak through, and the water just cooled off real fast. Thankfully, the dogs did not eat the noodles when they were on the floor. So I put everything together, and then I got myself my own bowl full of this and garnished it with cilantro, and it was good to go. I had 2 bowls full for like every night for 4 nights. So I just finished it off last night. First night though, I think I did something off because I woke up at like 2:33 a.m. that night needing to throw up. I didn't throw up. I talked myself out of it, but I could not fall back asleep that night, which made Monday work really fun. So I really didn't want to waste this much food, so I literally downed so much kombucha every night when I was eating this food. Next time I don't have chicken, I don't have eggs, so it's gonna be a vegan option, a veganized pad thai, which I think I'm gonna make tomorrow. So I'm gonna make that, and we're gonna try the noodles a little bit differently. We're gonna try to use a pot. We'll have fun with that. But it's kind of really funny because I have this running joke with God of like, hey God, can you please send me a husband that actually likes to cook, and that I can cook with him, because if I cook so bland because I just have not been taught. I am totally fine with cooking. I can cook. I don't love doing it by myself. And if I do it by myself, it's usually pretty bland just to get by, to be honest. So kind of funny if you guys know any guys that know how to cook. There you go. But dishes for this pad thai was kind of ridiculous, but it was good. It was super good. It was not crazy flavorful. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more seasoning to it. I also didn't have a lemon and a lime. Probably should have had that. That would have added a lot of seasoning. But you know what? We tried, and honestly, it worked. And this was like the first time actually like me cooking a meal in this house. Bethany has cooked a meal in this house before. I have not. I mean, I've cooked meals. They're just like super simple. Like this was actually like cooking something, whereas what I normally do is not that at all. So we're going to keep experimenting with this. I will send you guys recipes. If you want recipes, let me know in the comments. Please subscribe and like, because it's super fun and I want you guys to join my tribe and love Jesus and love each other and all of that fun stuff too, because that's what we're all about here. So find joy in the little things and give God glory in all things. I love you all. Bye.